Welcome to Simply Pi Maths.
Hi friends, let's see another interesting sum of AP. It asks like find how many 3-digit natural number are divisible by 5. So first of all, let's understand what is 3-digit natural number. Moreover, what is natural number at the first place? Natural number means all the numbers which starts like 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? These are natural numbers. So now we are interested on 3-digit natural numbers. Means what? I don't have to look into 1, 2, 3 all these numbers. I directly need to jump on 100. Isn't it? 100 is the 3-digit natural number because before 100 who is the number? 99. So it is a 2-digit number, right? So I am interested on 3-digit natural number. So my numbers will start from 100, then 101, 102 and it will go on. What should be the last 3-digit natural number? Any clue? Yes, it should be 999, isn't it? Because after 999, which number comes in? After 999, it will be 1000, which will be nothing else but a 4-digit number. So we can't pick this up, right? I need 3-digit natural number. So all my numbers will start from 100 and the last number will be 999. Now let's see the next thing. Which are divisible by 5. Okay, so I need to pick up only those numbers inside this which are divisible by 5. Divisible by 5 means which will go in 5's table. So if I pick 100, does 100 go in 5's table? Yes. Who is the next number who goes in 5's table? 105, isn't it? Then 110, then 115. And similarly, if I go in this list, who will be the last number? Obviously 999 is not divisible by 5. Why is not? Because the ending number is not 0 or not 5, right? So who can be the last number divisible by 5 in this list? Yeah, you are right. 995. Correct? So these are the numbers which I need to target on. So what I will do is, at the very first place, while starting with the solution, I will write 3-digit natural number, 3-digit natural numbers divisible by 5 are, let me just list down all the numbers as we said before: 100, 105, 110, and this will go up to 995, right? And is this a AP at the first place? Do you think it is an AP? Obviously it is an AP, right? Why so? Because if you see, the difference between these two numbers is 5. The difference between these two numbers is 5. And similarly, the difference between all the numbers are 5 over here. So I can simply say the above sequence is AP. The above sequence is AP, where who is the first number? We term the first number as A, right? So A is 100. What is the common difference? Common difference means, you know, the difference between the let's say second number and first number. So maybe instead of directly writing as D, I will just show to the examiner like how I found this D. So D is nothing else but T2 minus T1, means 105 minus 100. So it is simply 5. Okay, so 100 is the first digit, 5 is the common difference. Now what? Do I know the last number over here in this list? Yes, I do know. This is the last number. Okay, so first number is called as T1, second number is called as T2, third number is called as T3, and the last number is called as Tn. Because I don't know, right, which number is this, so we will term it as Tn. Okay, so here I will say, and Tn is equals to 995. Did you look into this sum? What is my main goal over here? How many 3-digit natural number are divisible by 5? Correct? So this is the first number, this is the second number, this is the third number. Let's say this is the 99th number. So how many numbers are there? 99. That means in this Tn, if I just find this value of n, because it is T1, T2, T3, someone says this is T99, means what? There are how many numbers? 99 numbers, isn't it? So that means if I term it as Tn, my only goal is to find this value of n. If I get this n, that in short says like how many numbers are there. Okay, so in which ways the last number I have termed it as Tn. Last number is my Tn. So after writing this, I will recall my formula of Tn. What is Tn's formula? A plus n minus 1 into d, isn't it? And out of this, do I know Tn? Yes, that is 995. Do I know A? Yes, it is 100. Do I know n? I don't know. What is n in this? Okay, so I will just write n as it is. Do I know d? Difference is 5. And now it is just a matter of calculation, right? Let's do it. First of all, I will just keep this 995 as it is, this 100 as it is. I will just send this 5 inside in both the locations, so it will become 5 and n, 5n. 5 ones are 5. Now what? I can just subtract these two numbers first, because this is the term with n, right? So I will not touch this. I will just look into 100 minus 5. 100 minus 5 is 95. And who is over here? 995. Now what? Let me just move this 95 over here. It will become 995 minus 95 equals to 5n. 995 minus 95 is how much? 900 is equals to 5n. My aim was to find n, so what I will do? 900, I will bring this 5 down, so it will become n alone. 5 ones are 5, 4 carry, 5 8s are 40, 5 zeros are 0. So therefore n's value is 180. What do you understand by this? N is 180. That means in this list, the first term, this one was T1, the next one was T2, the third one was T3, and so on. The last one I didn't know, so I termed it as Tn. Now this n is nothing else but 180. That means this n is no more an unknown number. This is what? This is 180 now. So just give it a thought. What does this mean to you? This is first number, this is second number, this is third number, and so on. This is which number? 180th number. So don't you think this means there are 180 numbers in this? Yes, that's what the question was. How many 3-digit natural number are there? So I will say, therefore, how many? 180, right? Therefore, there are 180 3-digit natural number, 3-digit natural number, what? Natural number that are divisible by 5. Simple. This is yet another interesting sum. It is almost similar to the last sum that we did, but the way of asking the question is a bit different. Let's see what they ask over here. So they have given us an AP already. Okay, it's starting from 11, but you see now it is going on decreasing. 11, 8, 5, 2. Obviously the next number will be lesser than that, and the next number will be lesser than that. The question is, in this AP, which term is minus 151? Obviously, right, since it is decreasing, maybe it will go to negative numbers now. So in this list, somewhere or the other, you will see minus 151. So let me just write it like this: 11, 8, 5, 2, ... and let's say somewhere over here you get minus 151. Okay, this is your first term, this is your second term, this is your third term, this is your fourth term. This is which term is what the question is. So whatever the term which I don't know, usually we term it as Tn. I don't know what is this n now. Same like the previous sum, right? Or else we can take it the other way around. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, this is the last one which I don't know. So the last term we normally term it as Tn. So here this n is the unknown which I need to find. If I find the value of n, that indirectly means this minus 151 is that term. For example, let's say the n value turns out to be 50. So what will I say? That means this minus 151 is which term? 50th term. Okay, because what is this term? This is T3, right? Means which term is this? This is third term. This is fourth term. Similarly, this is a term which I don't know, which I have now termed it as Tn for now. But ultimately, when I find the value of n, let's say it is 50, so I will say it is 50th term. Okay, so let's start with this process now. So here what I will say, given AP is, what is the AP over here? 11, 8, 55, sorry, 11, 8, 5, 2 and dot dot dot. Now I don't know what is the term minus 151 is, right? So let me just put it as minus 151 over here, somewhere over here. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. I don't know which one is this. So here I will say my A is 11 because that is the first term. My D is the difference between two terms. So here obviously I should do T2 minus T1 again. So it will be 8 minus 11. A bit careful over here because it is a smaller number minus bigger number. What is 8 minus 11? Do 11 minus 8, then put a negative sign. So it will be 3, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. So it is minus 3. A is ready, D is ready. Now what? Tn. What is the last term or the nth term which I don't know? That is minus 151. So as soon as I write Tn, I recall the formula for Tn. Tn's formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. But I know what is Tn, right? Tn is minus 151. Obviously, I don't know what is the value of n because it is the nth term. But I know that what will be the Tn value will be. It will be minus 151. So I will just replace this Tn by minus 151. What is A? A is 11. What is n? I don't know what is n. What is D? D is minus 3. And similarly as we did in the previous sum, this time few negatives are there, so be careful. Minus 3 goes inside with n. It will become minus 3n. Minus 3 goes with 1 with a negative sign, so it will become plus 3. And obviously a plus is standing over here. We can write it like this. But since plus minus are coming together, we should put a bracket. So in the next step, I will open this bracket and I will make it minus 3n plus 3, and this is minus 151. And let's wrap up this process. 11 plus 3, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 minus 3n. Ultimately, I will send this 14 over here. It will become minus 151 minus 14 is equals to minus 3n. Minus minus will become plus. If I add them, this will become 5, this will become 6 and 1, and negative sign will remain, sign of the bigger number, minus 3n. Minus minus will get cancelled. So what is left? 165 upon 3, isn't it? And here n. If I cancel, 3 1s are 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15. That means n is how much? N is 55. By the way, who was this n? N was the value of this Tn, means this n is what I found right now. It is 55. That means what does it mean? T55 is minus 151. That means minus 151 is which term? It is 55th term. Okay, so I will say, therefore, minus 151 is 55th term. Simple. Now let me give you one sum to try by your own. So the sum says like this, that natural number from 10 to 250. So here they are not talking about any 3-digit, 2-digit, anything as such. They are asking us to pick all the numbers from 10 to 250. All the natural numbers means what? 10, 11, 12, 13 and so on until 250. Okay. Now the question is, how many are divisible by 4? That means I don't have to take all the numbers. I have to take only those numbers who are divisible by 4. That means only those numbers who goes in 4's table. So does 10 go in 4's table? No. Neither 11. Yeah, 12 do go, right? So I will start with 12. So in this entire list, I am not concerned about these numbers. I am only concerned about the numbers who goes in 4's table. that means divisible by 4. So I will start with 12, then the next number will be 16, then 20, 24, and I know 4 stable, right? And this will go on. But what will be the last number? Do you think 250 goes in 4 stable? It will not. Now comes the question, how to identify whether the number goes in 4 stable or not. So the simple process is divisibility test of 4. It says, look into the last 2 digits. If this last 2 digit goes in 4 stable, then this complete number goes in 4 stable. Since 50 doesn't go in 4 stable, that is the reason why 250 doesn't go. That means I can't take this. What is the number before this standing over here? It will be 249. Does 249 goes in 4 stable? Again the same thing, 49 doesn't go in 4 stable. That means this will not go in 4 stable. I should take the number before that, that is 248. Yeah, 48, right? 48 goes in 4 stable. I believe 4 12s are. That means 248 will go in 4 stable. So in my list, the last number will be 248. So what does this question asks us? How many are divisible by 4? So this is the first number, this is the second number, this is the third number, this is the fourth number, this is the fifth number. This is which number. If you find that, then you will get the list of numbers in this, right? So we will term it as T1, this is T2, this is T3, and so on. This is which number I don't know, so I will say this is Tn. So if I find the value of n, it will give me an idea like how many numbers are there. 1, 2, 3. Let's say n is 41. I'm just taking some random number. Let's say n is 41. That means what? There are 41 numbers in this list. Can you give it a try for this sum? Simply, I will just give you a kickstart how you have to start the sum. Is like just like we did the previous sums. You will say your A is 12 in this sum. Your D difference is nothing else but T2 minus T1. So in this case, it is 16 minus 12, which is 4. And you do know what is your Tn. What is the last value over here? Tn is 248. So what you have to start with? You have to start with Tn's formula, which is A plus n minus 1 into D. In this formula, just put on all the values which you know. Probably n is the value which you don't know. So if you put all the other values and solve it, you will get the value of n. Okay. So I'm just dropping the final answer over here so that you can just cross check once you get the answer. So the n's value should be 60. Okay. So just give it a try if you are able to get this answer.